going to adjust some stuff on my end. Let's see. Okay. Gonna leave you guys in the void. Just here, just talking. You see, make sure everything's fine. Check something out here. Well, either way, I hope you guys have been having a good day. I need to swap the audio to my headphones. I'm trying to connect everything. Oh, that is a lot louder than I anticipated. Man, hold on. I need to make sure everything is fine. Right there. Okay, that's better. I believe. I don't think you guys are hearing anything here in the dark void. Need to double check. All right. So I'm going to remute you guys. See how this. I think it might have changed because I had to now the output's going into my headphone. That wouldn't make too much sense, obviously. Okay, hold on. This is a little tricky. Hmm. Let me figure this out. Sheesh. Okay. I don't think I have a choice. So, let me get the signal back. Because I don't have a way to actually hear the audio from the game. From the whole. Let's see. I should have got a mic. I can't hear the game. Unfortunately, I can't hear. So we're just gonna have to continue with this, and I just hope that the mixing isn't too horrible. Yeah. So I hope you guys' day has been doing pretty well. You know, it's a nice little Thursday evening. Some of you guys, night, 9:30. So hopefully, I was hoping to get some racing in. We got our, I guess, our bogus setup. I need to remember to bring my auxiliary cable. I'm gonna do it. I have an auxiliary cable in my van, but my fam went to take the van for a quick grocery. So I'm probably gonna make an AFK check to go do that and help them out when they get back, as well as get that auxiliary cable. That way I can actually hear car stuff, you know? That's the important part. Car stuff. When you're in a racing game. Okay? So, as far as I understand, it's been a while since I played this game on a more serious, at least a little more seriously. Do nothing but Zelda since I got the computer. Well, simple. I just have to use the computer to stream. Right now, as you can see, the frame rate is perhaps, I probably have more frames than the actual gameplay that's being recorded. And it's probably going to remain that way for a little while. The video card I bought, a little capture card, is extremely cheap. You pay for what you get. I will always remain true. So I'm going to be stuck with this capture card for a little while, and I will hopefully be upgrading it soon. It's crazy. Like, my PNG has more frames. That's crazy. Look at the, because it's a lot more smoother on the mouse. Like the mouse cursor, it's so bad. Like it's already bad enough on the actual PlayStation. Not that smooth. You can just tell some frames just disappear when you're looking at it on actual gameplay. And it's even worse on the capture card. Look at that. It's just wild. But hey, we've come a long way, you know? So we already went ahead and bought a few cars that I wanted to mess with. We're gonna do a non-wide body and a wide body comparison of the Infinity version of the RX-7 Type R. Perhaps most important RX-7 to ever exist. The other one's gonna be our narrow version, and our red one's gonna be the wide body. But I do want to see what it looks like wide body. Don't tell me this is okay, it's not. Eh? This is definitely not a. They put the four rotor. It seems a little cheap to be the four rotor, right? It is the four rotor. I figured. Yeah. But no one's surprised. Okay. Just some bulging of the fenders. Fender flares, baby. Fender flares. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I know people like this. It was on a special version of the RX-7. And I get to keep my fog lights. Hell yeah. Why wouldn't we want to keep our fog lights? Alright. Still at the though. Just a few. Get bigger wing. The generic wings. Use. Go with it. That's what I like to see. Okay. No toe hook. Is it because it's for this specific bumper? Daylight. No license. Grill. Badge or no badge? We keep the badge. Yes, sir. Wheel. I am very prone to a select amount of or use it. No. So Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels kind of slaps with yellow. 17s. 18. Ah. We'll do 18. 17. Yeah, we'll do 17. Wide. Because we're gonna slam it. We don't want it. We don't want that offset. Do we also have any I wonder if they added any other, like, I should really read the patch note. Really should. We really should read the patch note. Reading is fundamental, as some might say. Here. We can keep the weight. We're gonna make this sporty. Meaty. We can keep the weight as is. LSD. Wanna custom the power. You know, that's pretty horrible for a turbo setup. Yeah, it's pretty low. Get that going. No racing crankshaft. Is there any lag? Yo, we do have anti-lag. Okay, cool. We don't have engine balance. Oh, we do have engine. That's another way to increase RPM. Racing and Tacula. Like, let's upgrade carbon. Ultra high RPM turbo. I mean, you could, but I think that's just much. We see muffler, but of course. Oh, I didn't mean to get out. Give my pads. My pads. My suspension. We'll go 7. I could probably detune this a bit. I think the WTC for Japan one, the long race, but I think it's about half an hour. Yeah, that's neat. But then we need to go lower. Could go lower. Let's see what it looks like. Absolutely slammed. As far as the game allows you. Game doesn't say nah. Let's stiff up the springs a bit. Have the frequency equal. Keep the tires more planted. So these are very narrow tires. Point them out a bit. Just a tad bit, not too much. Keep this on the 20. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's test this boy out. Gonna head to the Oceana, to Tokyo Express. Did they add any more? No, they did not. Maybe that east clockwise. I wish they did more with the south clockwise. It's my favorite one. It's the best one. It's 600. Alright, next up, make worse tires. $580. Okay. How about we undetune? Series. There we go. That's 6 gears. Yes, it is. Yes, 6 speed. Cool. Due to tire limitations. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna unloop the playlist. I think we're ready to start rocking. Alright, we're just gonna try to make sure everything's good. I also find it funny, they added a, last time I played, they added a change where they basically nerfed money shifters. That was pretty funny, but at the same time, it's kind of like, they really have to. Because, so, to explain the nerf basically is that you can't just straight up downshift as fast as you can. Right? Let's see. Right now, I'm trying to downshift as much as I can, and it won't let you. So basically a nerf to players that were using the transmission is to try to slow down. Obviously not a cool thing to do. Very unrealistic. You try to shift like that in real life, you're just gonna break the car. It might survive the first corner. No guarantees on the second. No guarantees on the first, to be honest with you. Money shifting is money shifting for a reason. Alright. Hugged the corner a bit too much there. Was the guys behind me. The guys. That was okay. I can't hear. I can't hear. This sucks. Well, yes, we're gonna try to keep the race clean. Yeah, that little change was pretty interesting. I can't, like, I have mixed feelings about it. They shouldn't have to have done something like that. But at the same time, you know, there's no real penalties in the game constantly trying to abuse it either. So instead of disabling it, they should have just straight up allowed it to either damage the engine through the damage physics that they have in the game, which they have shown that they are capable of doing. In the past, at least, before they walked back almost all of their unique stuff that actually made this game kind of interesting. Oh no, I hit the Supra. Not the Subaru. Holy moly, the Supra. God damn it. Not a clean race. Not a clean one. And so, what was I saying? What was I saying? Anyone remember what I was saying? I know I was talking about the nerf. Oh yeah. So, amongst them, many of the things that they've walked back since the launch of the game, like almost immediately, it's disheartening. There was a damage model that would damage the engine based on your use of money shifting, and the game still does that anyway, and that's why it requires you to do like engine work, like overhaul the chassis and all that stuff and repairs. The problem is that it would take too long to ever probably use that, because you could probably play this game every day and main the same car in like garage allowed events, and you probably won't still haven't encountered it like reason to like use that setting by the upgrader. That's rough. Same corner killed me. But besides the death that we just had, what I'm trying to get at, because I thought I was digressing regardless, is that I know Polyphony Digital has the built-in parameters where they can access to make it more aggressive to cause engine wear, but they just don't. So instead of nerfing, I guess, the strat by outright removing the ability to do so, because in real racing, you have a real possibility of money shifting if you can control the gears. That should be allowed. It's like, what's next? Are they gonna stop me from bashing my limiter against the red line? At that point, why even have a manual? In my opinion, they probably should have just actually fully implemented a damage accelerator or damage acceleration to the engine for frequently money ship. Which would, actually cause severe engine loss. Or like power loss, horsepower loss. At least that's the way that it's coded in the game. Does nothing else. Horsepower loss. It messes up the torque curve for the car. As well as throttle response. Again, due to the torque that's being adjusted. And I guess the only reason why I probably would defend the player's choice to rev or like money shift again, because now they're dictating what you can do or how you are allowed to play the game instead of introducing consequences to your action. That at 100. That off. Oh, asshole. What a jerk. Not a very nice move of that Supra. That is so uncool. Need that safely. Oh, ran through the puddle. Not good. We still save it. We kept it forward too. Oh wait. No, 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 no. Side swipes. We'll keep going. No, that was too late. That was super, super late. Yo, how you doing, Bob? Just realized we got the boy in here. They missed my entire rant. They nerfed the money shifters, bro. Yeah, I've ran into this strategy a few times online. There's some players that would legit just money shift the engine and use it as that as a way to, you know, actually brake instead of just using the brake pedal. So they would just slam shift the gears all the way down to the lowest gear in addition to braking, and they would get like quicker, you know, braking distance. But obviously that wouldn't make sense because you wouldn't do that in a real car. You blow up the engine. So for example, right now I'm on 5th gear. Hold on, these guys are trying to kill me. So upshifted, right? Downshift. I can't. Right now I'm pressing to downshift even more. So unless I slow down to a reasonable level, then the game will finally let me downshift again. Because you know when in a manual transmission, if you miss the gear that you're trying to go for, like you're trying to go to like, I guess from 2nd to 3rd gear, but you miss and you hit first, you money shift. That's where the term comes from, at least, because it's a very expensive shift. I wouldn't even say that it made it more realistic, because I know the game I know the game's devs can do this because we have like engine damage in the game. So what they legit could have done is just actually made it so that the engine damage was accelerated like very fast if you were money shifting, which would have like slowed the car down performance wise by a lot. But instead they just decided to just remove your ability to do it altogether, because in my opinion, you know, mistakes happen, money shifts do happen, but they chose the quicker way around it, I guess. It is witty. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, the wall. Right now I can't even hear the game because I need to figure out a headphone situation. All I hear is my music. I need to figure out the audio. I know I know the audio, the game audio is flying on the stream. I was messing around with that. But see, here's my dilemma. Let me introduce you to the flowchart. Oh shit. Fuck you, Aston. Aston. What an ass. But anyway. So I have my PS5 connected to one of my monitors, and then another HDMI that is okay. First, let me start back from the beginning. The PS5 is hooked up to a splitter. The two splitters input to the monitor, one of my monitors, and the other to a video card, my crappy cheap video card that I've had um, back when I had my laptop. I need to get a new video card. That's gonna be soon, but I digress. So the audio is going through the HDMI into the monitor and the video card. The Audi didn't even deserve that. That was the Aston. But either way. So the audio signal I don't hear because the only thing that's being captured, that at least audio wise, is being sent to the OBS, which OBS will send it to the stream. So you guys can hear the game. However, me on my PC can't hear that same signal. If not, I'm probably going to duplicate the audio and it's going to be a real bad time. Or at the very least, the audio is going to be delayed. So I need to figure out a better way. Keep stopping very late. I am very distracted. This is why you don't talk and drive. You just die. Do you? Lambo. Interesting, I can actually beat the NSX. Nah, he had to have just gotten out of the pits. The NSX is the fastest car in the game, in this race. But he's a gas hog. Yeah, this race is hard to beat if you're actually trying to like be fair about how you race. Whoa, that was pretty close. NSX is up my ass. There he goes. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Okay, we didn't fuck it up this time. Alright, let's go. That hybrid power for you, man. Just goes. Oops. Hope it wasn't anything too serious. Just some animal, just some lizard, doggo maybe. Late not work. Jeez. What a guy. Working at 10 o'clock at night. Wild. That's pretty ballsy, because you have HOA rules, don't you? Aren't they more strict about noise ordinance laws? Spraying? They're painting some shit? I guess let's hope for your neighbor it doesn't get to that point. Maybe it's just something quick and he's done with it. I'm pretty sure she's probably not the only one that heard it either, so... Unless he just happens to be like right next to your mom's window. Let's put some fuel. Pretty good fuel economy. Really good on tires. Not bad. We don't have to change tires. We can make these tires last for the rest of the race. Yeah, that explains. That NSX lap time is crazy, dude. 2:09 a fastest lap. Probably averaging like 2:10, 2:11. Meanwhile, here I am with my slow ass 215. What up, AMG? What a G? The GT? Oh shit. It really do be like that. Yeah, the hybrid power ain't no joke, man. This car wants to drift more than anything. It's crazy. Boop. Alright, bro. It was great having you here, man. I enjoy having my boy out here. I appreciate it. And you have yourself a good night. Heh. That's the AMG. No. That was too hard. Didn't have to brake for so long. And so hard. Bro, these brakes are ass, dude. Handling's fine. Power, not too bad. Brakes. I am being outdone in brakes. You lost control quite a bit. Another turret behind me. The hell? Like, I have really good straight line speed. I'm just getting my ass kicked. Very ironic considering the car that we're driving. Our braking point, not even bad. Good braking point. I guess the tire wear really does affect this car. I probably should have changed the tires. Whoop. Oh, we learned. Yeah, the rear end really wants to kick out. We did awful, chat. Did awful. It was horrible. Worst mistake of my life. But no, I like the car. The car's nice. The drives fine. I'm just having major skill issues. It's okay. Yeah, it's like our first race in like weeks. And even then, I was already light, not playing the game that serious. We deserve the better driver. We were being too pushy, too brute force like. I think my habits of driving the demon are kind of showing in Manifold. You know what I mean? Let's see what the wide body breaks up. So for reference, this is our tuned little RX-7, right? Pretty neat in my opinion. Probably replace that muffler instead of like a full-out racing boss. And this is what it looks like stock. It's a very pretty car. dead body. What? New. This is the. I think this is inspired by by their quote unquote LM design from GT3. It's crazy. Might be a reference to an actual race car. I mean, type of vibe. Could it be the Veil side? Maybe. I'm pretty sure someone out there. I don't know. That wing just feels puny, given how like grand this body kit is. It's not stated enough. You know what I mean? We go big wang gang, Lego. Exactly what this car needed. Needed some more tread. Exactly. Would have fixed all its problems. Sure. Keep as it. Lego game. I'm too broke for that. We keep we can keep the weight the same. Weight's not the problem. It's gonna be our 700 pp car. Beep. There's, dang. Like our full bona fide race car. And just in like enhancement, like chassis, I'm already about to break 600. Oh good. flip that boy. I like how we also installed anti. Sorry, but we didn't use the anti-lag. Also does. Okay. Because we would have to adjust the PB again. Yeah, I think we're good to race for the Mao. Got updated. Circuit experience. And oh, okay. New Clubman Cup. I'm not even attempting. Actually. Add more stuff to Croatia. Dragon Trail. Go to France. Visit the French. 100. This one we're gonna slam to the ground. High five. And bring to 3-3. These are generally safe numbers to work with. So a massive increase to the tire width. Safe numbers. 320. 200. Weak anti-lag. We also don't want to nuke our fuel economy. We are going to be running lean. Max lean. Ferrari fumbled that. Corner exit. We take 2 plays. Chilling. This is a little messy. I forgot to change the gears. Need to make the gears Taller. Would be shorter. Depending on who's fast. Oh, we messed that up. Catch back up. Caught up with our little baby. Do these muffed to speed 6. Not muffed. Muffed to 6. Come here, boy. Bye bye. Attends. No. Sheesh. Next 50 corner exit. Take advantage. Keep ahead. Yo, can we get 4 laps? That's crazy. The race kind of ends at like 3 to 7 laps. After pitting. Adios, Beamer. kept the race pretty clean so far. I like. Nah. We had a poor corner exit. Rest in peace. Bad, not bad. Skies are darkening. I don't have to worry about rain for at least maybe 2 more laps. Good line. Okay, we're gonna only do 3 laps. It has average economy. A little taste of some drizzle. Drizzle. It's still not gonna be raining. Appropriate weather condition. Mystic. Racing hard. I think me not having gear. So now we're stuck in traffic. Should still where I was at. Extra couple answer. We overtake the Subi. We stay behind the NSX and the GR86. Oi, fuck. No. I'm just so used to laundry. Yeah, we're supposed to have downshift. Regardless. Second. Mm. Hey. No. We're fine. We got this. We got this. Easy. Easy. It's gonna be hard. I'll be- I think only rain can save our win. And it's not going to rain. The Lambo has to pit? No way. Did they nerf the Huracan's mileage? Wait, why? That for the longest time, the Huracan having the MPG about God was what unironically made this event kind of difficult um, in a coin flip type of way, especially when weather conditions kick in. Um, like if it doesn't rain at all, if you didn't prepare to fight the Huracan was going to beat you. I'm just in shock because he would have um, a lap left of gas before he had to pit, which would mean in the half-hour race he only has to pit once. No lie, that's kind of lame. That's an unnecessary nerf. So now if you have like a broken part to have, which is not that hard in this event, you don't have to worry about a thing. The Huracan's not gonna beat you if it doesn't rain. Hurricane! Screw you, Huracan. He tapped my rear end. Screw that car. Not my fault it got nerfed. Don't take your anger out on me, boy. Are we good? He almost messed it up. Oh, and he almost killed us with him. Screw you. That Genesis got a whole lot of nerve. Oh, but the Lancer and Lancer can keep its MPG though. Cool, cool. But they had to nerf the Huracans. We're just trading the Aston. We almost lost our rear end. Now we have to make up 32 seconds to catch up to the not the Viper. Corvette. Corvette's up ahead. Pretty far. But he has to pit next lap. So he has to pit along with the rest of us. No, does he pit every odd or every even? Unless they buff the Corvette's MPG. But then again, if he did buff the MPG of the Corvette, but they didn't nerf the Corvette's speed, he'd probably be way ahead. But they probably left the Corvette alone. That was a terrible exit out. Should have dropped the gear. He's witty. Almost ate the sand pit. Such a good meme. Dude, a pretty amazing song. Whoa! Oops. There goes our clean race. Yeah, the Corvette has to pit on every odd. Bless me. Oh, I hurt my soul. Then we gotta make up some ground. No way, come on. Come on. I can't. I can't. What is this? Like, we dropped all momentum and we lose all our skills and everything. Okay. Just that we didn't have our downforce built back up. We lost our momentum. Not sticking to our lines. They're better than you can do. Come on. Yeah. Catch back up. Beat the Lambo. We were pulling ahead of the Lambo. It's possible. We just need to stop being an idiot. Oh, that was such a great quote. Maybe not perfect. Good enough. Oh, wow. I've never had that happen like that before. What the hell? Our car looked so clean. Now it's damaged. Why do I have to slow down to that slow? I swear, this car loses a bit of tire tread and it wants to kill itself. Crazy. It's crazy. He's actually gonna go for the. He's actually gonna go for it. Wow. Never mind. The Huracan heard me talking shit. Some coffee. Well, I accept defeat. I think we may have been too fair. We could have done a lot better. No, we could have won. Okay. It is. Want to see a few little flybys. Pretty good. Maybe I can port use a wider offset. I think I have the proof. Next card to use. Acquired. Date acquired. Then, oh yeah, that's right. The other card was. I saw the pretty cool, interesting, like custom. Camaro. Camaro 19 base mod. See, this is the type of stuff that I know branches off customizations, but for some reason they just never go. Obviously, until recently, like we had to light a fire under them to like get start doing cool stuff, like what they used to do. You know, for customizing. You know, all those LM cars, racing mods, Rangers one, a lot of cool stuff. That kind of when they started rolling in the kind of like offloaded the novelty of their own aesthetic to let actually like, yeah, you guys do it for us. Obviously. And of course, for no one's surprise, I don't expect customizations. Oh, what? move it if you so chose to. Move rear bumper. Driver. It does look cleaner without it. And you can change it. Oh. Ooh. Moderate duck spoiler. Duck fin spoiler. Big air brake spoiler. This is the shit. This is the type of stuff Polyphony needs to do more of. They can do it. Obviously, I don't expect them to do that for a single car, but just the cars that where it makes sense to. Yeah, that's pretty fire. We don't have those. They're getting replaced by BBS, baby. In 18s. Let's see what we can do. I don't think you can. There's weight, chassis. Our restrictor. Ballast. You can equip the CP. It's gonna. This is super charged. Something extra. Okay. Just get the. Take this bad boy back out there. Le Mans? Le Mans. What's that? slap that boy to the ground just because. Watch it. That is some gas. Just set for. Fine. Or actually, no, it was set up for drifting, it seemed. So let's straights. Let's wait. Power. Yeah, just wait. Alright, let's get going. I didn't expect it to last for like more than 2 laps. I expected to have the same as the Corvette race car. That's the 6-speed trans. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. Heading into the corner. Corner. Push out here tweaking, bro. Come on. Looks like that we're already in 10th place. I actually think we can make 3 laps. Which means that we can automatically bye, boy. You know, he didn't have it. But get better. Careful, X. Careful. Easy there, boy. Easy. Just take the gap with grace. We are gone. Strong car. Drives well as expected. Arrow. Like they modified the actual model of the already a 19 bet arrow. But they overlaid it with the model of the Arrows LE. If not the Camaro S. The Camaro says good anyway. And obviously they just had fun with the model. The 1969 Camaro. Oh shit. I felt that. Felt that in my butt. Oh no. I think we're gonna last, guys. Guys! Oh. Even if I feel cut, drastic fuel cutting measures. Yeah, I would like to actually hit on the lot that ran. That was an awful line. Obviously, I'm gonna have to fly. Holy cow. He's right there. What a monster. Right now we have to cap our power limit. Make sure that we make it as a lap. But we did. Gotta remind these bots. We can make it. I believe. I don't like that. Not very gentle. Alright, we made it. And it still hasn't rained. It's so awful. I don't even know what the rain's gonna be like. So I'm not gonna change. Oh, amazing how the speed part comes out. Give me the fuel. Yo, I'm starving. Oh, it's gonna rain bad. Gonna be heavy. It wasn't even gonna rain that bad for long. That's so bad. That's what I thought. Oh, we're about to spot, boy. Oh, give it. Hold it. Fuck you. You can go pit. That's fine. I'm gonna keep going. Who fell out of the... Who went out of bounds? Supra, please, for the love of God, no. Someone had a terrible time. I was scared. He had that vibe. Oh. Now we can start pushing. Hello, Corvette. How are you today? Big boy wanna race? Let's go. Adios. I don't like that. Oh. We were doing so well. That's unfortunate. Right. Oh, not a you again. All around. Dang. Oh no. People want to kill me. Jeez. Wow. What a kick. I'm gonna get some time to look at that. This gamble would have paid off. Gosh. But I did. That is the question. We've made the one. We'll be able to cross the sun. We need to make sure that we have enough fuel and enough. If we can, we can win. I believe. Believe in the me. I believe in. Oh God, it's worse than I thought. There are cars that are skipping pit? You serious? I just have to hope their tires burn out before I run out of gas. No, we wasted way too much gas at once. Right, boys. Right now, our fuel pump is running on hopes and dreams. 1%. There it is. 0%. Crazy. That sucks. We tried. There it is. Finally ran out of gas. Man, our gamble didn't pay off. Gravity. That's it. That sucked. Gotta do this again. We could have had first. Oh my! But the accident in the middle of rain, we should have gone for the wets. But I tried to gamble and see if I could push through. The gamble did not pay off. That is very unfortunate. I want to see some flyby. Other than that, we were driving pretty well. It was great. Great time. Everything was great until it wasn't. That's it. It was over. It was over from there. Just couldn't do it anymore. You know, it kind of reminds me. I feel like the 69 mod, the Camaro race mod, kind of reminds me of the Hunico, Ken Block's Mustang. This has that vibe. I don't know if it's like they're retro cars that have been modded. Obviously, concept, same stuff. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. That is so cool. Well, it's about to be 11. Here? Well, so that's gonna be 10. We decided to have it until 5. We're probably gonna try to play some more Gran Turismo 7. I'm definitely. I still need to clear the power pack. Still haven't. But once I do, the others probably have more reason online. I haven't done that in a while. This is just kind of like get reacquainted. It's been a long while. So for anyone that decides to buy, have come to this section, I appreciate you guys. You guys take care. Hopefully, you guys liked it. Please be sure the subscribe button and hit the like button. Or don't. Hit the dislike. Totally within your power. Regardless, if you guys have any care to comment section below, you guys have a